My name is Nick DeMaria. I'm a principal consultant here at Brocade Communication Systems. My responsibility is for our server connectivity products, namely Fiber Channel Host Bus Adapters, or HBAs, and our Converged Network Adapters, or CNAs. I'm here to talk to you about the differentiators on our Fiber Channel Host Bus Adapters, namely performance, virtualization, and manageability. This session is going to be talking about manageability. So how do we look at management? We look at it in three different ways. We look at the element manager, or the host bus manager itself. We look at the ability to manage the fabric in your environment. And we also look at third-party application or open API management for your whole ecosystem. So first, the element manager. We have a standard GUI, Java-driven GUI, that's called Host Connectivity Manager, that does from soup to nuts, managing the HBA, configuring the HBA, looking at all the statistics of the HBA, actually more statistics than you ever want to know, and the ability to monitor performance as well as do predictive failure on the optics. We also have a command line interface. If you're familiar with our switch FOSS, Fabric Operating System, then you're familiar with our command line interface for the HBA, which, by the way, is the most robust one I've ever seen. And then we're talking about the ability to look at the fabric. We have Data Center Fabric Manager. But the difference is that we have actually incorporated our Host Connectivity Manager, or our Element Manager, into the ability to Data Center Fabric Manager, or DCFM, which gives the operators or the SAN admins a look-see into the host and the HBA itself. So I've seen in the past where competitors had this kind of thing and then turned away from it and split it apart. We see it as the ability to manage something from one window and get an overall view, and then offering open APIs for third-party applications such as HP OpenView or Tivoli or CA, which everybody can look at these things now. So you can look at the Element Manager, which is just a host connectivity management system for the HBA itself, DCFM, or Data Center Fabric Manager, that manages the whole fabric, plus the ability to manage the host bus adapters themselves, or take a look at the third-party API, open APIs, that allow HP OpenView, Tivoli, and so forth and so on to be able to manage the whole entire ecosystem. So there seems to be some confusion in the marketplace about Brocade branded optics. Our competitors are confused about why we would go to such lengths to listen to our end users and do what they wanted, namely enabling predictive failures on the optics. That's why we have Brocade branded optics, end-to-end, as a matter of fact, on the switches and the HBAs. We are the only company that offers 4 gig HBAs with removable optics. So what does that mean? It means that you can actually replace an optic in your HBA without taking your host down, without changing the worldwide port name on the storage side or in the zone. That's a big difference. That's reliable, and it means more uptime for you, the end user. Let me take this a step further. When you do replace the defective optic with a new one, you're still in a supported environment with Brocade, and as well as all of our OEMs, namely HP, IBM, EMC, and HDS, something that our competitors don't do or can't offer.